Hello and welcome. I'm Paterno Esmaquel and this is your 6 p.m. wrap.
A Rappler exclusive. Global terror experts warn the Philippines not to underestimate ISIS. The group is reportedly getting ready to exploit conflicts in Southeast Asia. A new video posted online shows 4 leaders representing 4 so-called battalions from the southern Philippines pledging allegiance to ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. Terrorism expert Rohan Gunaratna says the unity pledge is the last of 5 steps before the declaration of a wilaya or an ISIS province. Military officials dismiss the connection between these groups with ISIS, saying there's a difference between ISIS-directed and ISIS-inspired. But former U.S. Army operative Justin Richmond says the Philippine military is grossly incentivized to not tell the truth. He adds, this is the way ISIS and Boko Haram grew. The Philippines vows to implement the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement following the Supreme Court's decision to uphold it. Philippine Foreign Secretary Alberto Rosario says this opens up new opportunities to strengthen alliances with the United States. EDCA is an executive agreement allowing the U.S. to build facilities in Philippine military bases. This comes as the territorial dispute over the South China Sea continues. The Commission on Audit or COA questions the government's mass housing program for victims of storms Ondoy and Pepeng. COA says 2 projects of the National Housing Authority failed. State auditors add only 169 out of 300 families benefited from financial assistance, leaving almost half of the allocation unused. The report is part of the COA's probe on the controversial 38.8 billion peso malampaya-funded scam. U.S. President Barack Obama delivers his last State of the Union address Tuesday night in the U.S. or Wednesday morning Manila time. Obama highlights his economic achievements.
Let me start with the economy and a basic fact. The United States of America, right now, has the strongest, most durable economy in the world.
He also pushes for steps to fight terrorism and climate change.
If this Congress is serious about winning this war, and wants to send a message to our troops and the world, authorize the use of military force against ISIL. Take a vote. And climate change is just one of many issues where our security is linked to the rest of the world. And that's why the third big question that we have to answer together is how to keep America safe and strong without either isolating ourselves or trying to nation build everywhere there's a problem.
He calls for a fairer immigration system, stronger laws to protect children against gun violence, and overall, a better political system.
And I will keep pushing for progress on the work that I believe still needs to be done. Fixing a broken immigration system. Protecting our kids from gun violence. Equal pay for equal work. Paid leave, raising the minimum wage. If we want a better politics, it's not enough just to change a congressman or change a senator or even change a president. We have to change the system to reflect our better selves.
At least 10 people die in a suicide bombing in the busiest tourist district of Turkey's capital, Istanbul. The Turkish Prime Minister says the attacker is an ISIS jihadist. This is the latest in a series of attacks in Turkey. 2 suicide bombers also blew themselves up in a crowd of peace activists in Ankara last October 2015, the bloodiest attack in Turkey's modern history.
That's your 6 p.m. wrap. Watch our updates daily at 12 noon and 6 p.m. I'm Paterno Esmaquel. Remember, tomorrow begins today.